Men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Alrighty, it's Saturday, and that means we're off to another wedding, and we're going back to a familiar location. We're going back to 8's Wedding Barn, which if you've been watching my YouTube channel for the last month or so, this is going to be the third wedding we've done there within the last month. So anyway, this is going to be a pretty interesting wedding today, and we're doing the ceremony and the reception for this particular bride and groom, so we're looking forward to that. And a very, very nice bride. I got to meet with her about a year ago, and I've been actually dealing with her mom more than anybody, and just a very nice family, and I'm really looking forward to doing this wedding. So anyway, not really a whole lot to say about that. We're going to be doing the reception inside, the ceremony outside, like you've seen in the last few gig logs there at 8's Wedding Barn. So anyway, I'm going to head on over there and get set up. It's about 1:05 now, and the ceremony starts at 3:30 this afternoon. But you know me, I like to get there and get set up early and all that good stuff. I'm one that really likes to, allow a lot of extra time when it comes to things like that. So anyway, I'm going to concentrate on driving and getting there. We're probably about maybe, I don't know, between 10 and 15 minutes, maybe if even that, from the venue. So I'll talk to you once we get there, once we get set up. Okay, so I'm here and set up, and I'm set up in basically the same spot as we were 3 weeks ago when we were here. And here's my setup. You see, got the Rio 3 and Rio 4 out tonight for a light show. Got our speakers up there. Of course, here's this little walkway. Remember the last gig log, you saw the water coming through there when it was flooding. They got that fixed, thank goodness. So anyway, this is the look of the room. And I got my Fender Passport set up outside. I'm gonna take you out there and show you the ceremony setup right now. Okay, here's the ceremony setup right now.
You're always right.
Getting ready. We've got about 15 minutes before the ceremony's supposed to start. Now here's my setup with the Fender Passport. And yeah, I have this umbrella here because the sun's in my way. It helps me just see the screen better over here. So that's why I've got this umbrella here. So anyway, we're gonna be getting things started here in just a little bit. This is where we set up last time. Last two weddings we did though, I think the altar was set up more over there toward those trees, but they got a slightly to the right this time. So anyway, we'll be getting things started here in just a few minutes. Okay, so it's now about 5:25, and we're just getting dinner started. This is my view for tonight. So, like I said, we're back in basically the same spot as we were, about 3 weeks ago when we were here. I think my DJ table's up a little bit more, but anyway, we're basically in the same spot, and we're going to get things started here in a little bit with their spotlight dances. We have the open dancing coming up in a little bit, and all that good stuff. So anyway, it's a beautiful day out here today, and it couldn't ask for better weather. I mean, it's always nice in March here in Northwest Florida. So not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect, and it was a perfect day for a ceremony too. The ceremony was really nice outside earlier this afternoon.
She's hungry, she gets really cranky, so make sure you feed her. Chick-fil-A is always my go-to. Even if she says she doesn't want to go, taking her to the beach will always put a smile on her face. And she is the most loyal person I have ever met in my life. I remember when she told me in middle school that she needed a new best friend, and I was going to be her best friend. And well, here I am now. 8 years later, so if that's the promise she made to me in middle school, I can only imagine how loyal she'll be in the promise of marriage.
Watching Chaz grow, it's been easy actually. It wasn't that hard. It took care of itself. He's a smart kid. I'm happy for both of y'all. The biggest thing that's important is family. And everybody here, y'all may not know it, but y'all slightly affected the way these beautiful people have grown up in the way that they are, their behaviors. Everybody here has affected that, and I thank y'all. Because without y'all, the support that we have, this would not be possible. So it starts with y'all, and thank y'all so much.
Understand the urgency.
donuts right now. They didn't actually have a wedding cake, but they have donuts over there, so everybody's going to enjoy those. I'm going to play a couple songs while they do that. Then we're going to move into the bouquet throw, and then we have our spotlight dances and then open dancing. So we're moving right along here. And it's 6:30 right now, so we still got plenty of time left.
Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
About this in other gig logs, but we're doing the fake leave right now. And like I said, basically the way we do this is we have everybody line up outside, pretend like the reception's over with, but it's not. And that's just for photography reasons. And so our bride and groom can run through the two lines out there. And like I said, we pretend like the reception's over with, but it's not over with. And they're gonna come back in here and dance in a few minutes. So yeah, we still got plenty of time. It's, let's see, 7:30 right now. So yeah, still early in the evening. We wanna go ahead and get the fake leave done, and we'll just have open dancing for the remainder of the night. Okay, they're back from the fake leave.
I just gotta let you know what is at home. It's She got a friend.
Okay, so it's now about 6:40 on Monday evening, and the wedding gig log that you just saw took place on Saturday, which was, of course, a couple days ago. And I'm here in the Oval Office, and I thought I would just do the final wrap for you for the wedding gig log you just saw. First of all, it took place at Eight's Wedding Barn, and of course, I've done a lot of weddings there, and you'll find a lot of gig logs from there right here on my YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, this was the third wedding in the last month that I've done there. So yeah, it's a very popular wedding venue here in the Pensacola area. And if you're planning on getting married in Pensacola, Milton, or anywhere around, I highly recommend Eight's Wedding Barn. I would definitely check them out because that facility, you just have so many possibilities. I mean, I've done wedding ceremonies in the front, I've done them in the back, and I mean, there's all kinds of places there you can do wedding ceremonies, and really just a lot of things you can do. I've even done weddings where they've had cornholes out back where kids can go out there and play during the reception and stuff like that. So, again, just a lot of potential there at Eight's Wedding Barn, and you can really go a long way with that. So if you're looking for a wedding venue, I highly recommend Eight's Wedding Barn. Now let's talk about the wedding gig log that you just saw. Everything went great. I mean, it was a wonderful bride and groom. I really enjoyed having the chance to work with Chaz and Olivia, and also Olivia's mom. She was really sweet, and actually I had been working with her throughout most of the planning process. She's the one that actually hired me when we first started talking about a year ago, and she was really easy to work with and everything, and we exchanged a lot of emails and text messages and everything. So I really enjoyed having the chance to get to know her as well. And of course, the groom's family was nice, the bride's family was nice. Everybody there was just really friendly and nice. And it's just one of those weddings that just has a positive atmosphere, and one of the ones that we really like to work with. And this is the type of bride and groom that I love working with. So anyway, we wish Chaz and Olivia well, and we want to thank both their families and everybody there. It was just a wonderful event. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this. Until next time, practice and enjoy.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I